Hi, my name is Tara Elif from Down syndrome, New South Wales, and I am the Up Club president.
Alan Wa Salan. Hello, my name is Nikki, and I'm the Director of Engagement here at Down Syndrome New South Wales. And we have a presentation to tell you about our Up Club programme, which has now moved online. The Down Syndrome Association of New South Wales was established in 1980 by parents of young people with Down syndrome. As the children of the founding members grew to adolescence and adulthood, so too our services extended to all life stages. We now provide information and support, advocacy, capacity building workshops, training in schools, community participation programs, prenatal expert advice, new parent resources, support, and specialist employment preparation and connection. We are an enthusiastic team of professionals with expertise in our relevant fields of service provision, support, and advocacy. Some of us have lived experience with a family with Down syndrome. Some bring a range of expertise and industry experience.
Today, we want to tell you how our Up Club program has changed and evolved since COVID-19. Before COVID-19, Up Club used to meet every 2 weeks. We would go to the local pubs and cafes for a catch-up. We would meet up and plan what we want to do next. They were our planning meetings. We did swimming, bowling, or even a harbour cruise.
The potential for COVID-19 to impact mental health and well-being was recognised early in the pandemic. Think of the World Health Organization 2020. In addition to concerns around contracting the virus itself, some of the measures necessary to contain its spread were also likely to negatively impact mental health. Widespread restrictions of movement, social distancing measures, physical isolation, and those lockdowns were implemented from March 2020. The sudden loss of employment and social interaction, the added stresses of moving to remote work or schooling, and more recently, the impacts of sudden localized lockdowns to prevent the further outbreaks have impacted the mental health of many Australians. When social distancing rules came into force in March 2020, many of our Up Clubbers were overwhelmed by major upheavals in their lives, such as employment reduction, being stood down, or being made redundant. The usual day programmes, other supports and TAFE programmes were also put on pause. All the social gathering venues closed, so we were unable to meet up like we always had done, and there was no precedent for this. We had to look at online options, and so our Staying Connected programme began.
And then we found Zoom.
We tried out a few sessions online. And based on that positive feedback, we developed and delivered a consistent online suite of targeted programming called Staying Connected, using video conferencing as a way for people to keep in touch with each other and also to support their mental health and well-being. We wanted to do more than just chat because we were very aware of the toll on mental health well-being that social isolation can have on our members due to the stay-at-home orders. People wanted to pass the time together in a positive way. So we started holding our planning meetings online and provided trivia and other entertainment that the Up Clubbers were interested in. Because we were online, geography had no boundaries anymore. Participants from regional areas were also able to be directly involved in the planning, which hadn't happened before. And the Up Clubbers came up with some great ideas, didn't they, Tara?
Yes, we thought of everything to help mind, body, and soul. We had things like brain training, boot camp, yoga, and Tai Chi, trivia quizzes, baking competitions, fancy dress, pub night, and was so great to see everyone again sharing our stories with each other.
And we could count the benefits straight away. Social connection with other Up Club members, a weekly routine to reduce the Up Clubbers' sense of isolation, skill development in IT, communication and literacy. Also, in the public health crisis, such as the COVID pandemic, clear information becomes more important than ever. Through the sessions, we were able to communicate public health information and training on the new and changing public health orders and other government restrictions. At its peak in 2020, the Staying Connected programme ran 14 activities every week, 7 days a week, with over 50 adults with Down syndrome, attending a number of sessions each week. As restrictions eased and people returned to their usual routines of work, day programmes and TAFE courses, the need for online content and support reduced. And there was a resounding request, though, from our members to still continue with the online programme. We knew that the online programme was something special. We were connecting with our Down syndrome community in a way we just hadn't done before.
Of course, nothing is without its challenges.
Yes, you're right, Tara. On the administrative side, we found that to manage the increased volume of our Down syndrome community joining our Staying Connected programme, we had to use an events booking system. There have been mixed responses about the system we use, with some Up Clubbers feeling able to book in and manage their sessions and Zoom links independently, and others needing family support to do so. And even then, some family members struggling to book in the sessions that they want. We keep looking at new ways to reduce the problems, and we've been working with each participant and advocates to lessen these problems, so as to give the independence back to the participants themselves. At the outset, we developed ground rules for Zoom meeting behaviour to make sure that all the members had an equal opportunity to have their say.
Be patient and be kind. Turn your phone off and be present with us here and now. Be respectful and courteous to everyone, others who your manners. Most women don't be bossy and shush people too much. Wait your turn with your hand up and no talking over people or back chats.
And those rules, they've been working really well. Now, of course, Zoom video chat is something we use so often now, it's even become a verb that we make plans to Zoom with someone later, but it wasn't always the case. So let's have a look at who's going to be joining us this session. I've got quite a few here. Let's let them in, shall we? So I can see Tom. We've got two Toms. We've got Nick, Amanda, Ellen. I think Christine's going to join us. We just need Christine's video. Can you turn your video on, Christine? That'd be great. Ah, here she is. Hey guys, how are we going?
Good.
Well,
But
good.
hungry.
Oh, Tom, you're on mute. I think you're on mute, Tom. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, so.
Yeah, just at the bottom with the R. Perfect. That's great.
Hello, Maxwell.
That's great. So I'll share my screen and then you
I'm
can see
hungry
what
already.
we're going on with. Can everyone see
Possible.
Yes.
Yes.
that? We've been doing a great presentation here.
I'm really hungry, by the way.
We're nearly done.
We all are.
Okay. So, once we became more familiar with Zoom, we were able to help each other, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Helped each other out.
Nice your face.
Sorry.
That's why it's that like that moment. Stop your own face.
Thanks, guys, for helping. Now, once we did become more familiar with Zoom, we had more scope than ever before, which was good because when June happened, June 2021, the Delta variant came and resulted in even further lockdowns.
We all helped each other and got there in the end. But we made it even better this time.
We did, and we began to base our content around the 6 core pillars. Speak up, healthy me, participate, give back, create, and independent living. As the world began to develop its strategy to live alongside the virus, we also knew we had to rise to the challenge of this blended service provision of both online sessions as well as face-to-face meetings where health restrictions allowed. And now we have an integrated Staying Connected program. We've integrated it into our permanent suite of Up Club programs, and we now collaborate with other states and territories for our tri-state session content. We've got Queensland, Victoria, and we meet up every month to do different quizzes and just to catch up socially over lunch.
And we have more than double the amount of events. And we added even more varieties. We create 2 new sessions format called Up Club Yourself and Upskill Academy.
And we've been working with some high-profile guest speakers as well. You can see here we've got the AFL goal umpire Michael Craig, and there's Peter Kelly there. That was a great session. And you can see some of our Up Clubbers that are really into the AFL, dressing up and asking questions. And we feel like this has been a real treat for us to be able to really offer something extra special to our Up Clubbers. If you're familiar with Home and Away, Australia's long-running TV show, soap opera, we were able to invite some stars who are friends of Down Syndrome New South Wales. We've got Patrick O'Connor and Luke Jacobs, who came to that. And then also our special guests, we have Matt Moran, who we know from MasterChef, and we have our own in-house chef, Jimmy, who always cooks up a storm for us. And we really feel that we're able to add that extra special sparkle to our Staying Connected sessions with our extra special guests that we can get to come and join us sometimes. And now, even if we're hosting a face-to-face event that weekend, we're still going to be putting on our online dance party every night, every Saturday night. Some people might remain cautious about returning to events in the community, so they can still enjoy an online weekend with us. And other people may want to attend the face-to-face and online that day, so they get a double win. They can do both. So we have room for questions now, and from myself and from Tara, we want to say, Sukha.
Thank you for listening. And do you have any questions?
Thank you so much.
See you all at the 2024 the World Conference in Brisbane, and I will throw you a shrimp on a barbecue for you. Enjoy.
Brilliant. Thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. See you online.